Hey, thanks, Odi, for the nice transition. And he did see us in a minuten. You see him also in a minuten. I don't know what the minuten is. He's still getting his microphone, but welcome back to the panel. We have still, of course, with us Melk. That game, Imperial 2-0. And you were right. You said Finem is going to win. And by saying that, Imperial is going to win. And
the caster curse is real.
That's what happened. The curse is real, but I do want to say that you're right in this one. So in that case, you're not really right.
Oh, next level right.
Next level right. What a game that was. It was an absolute dominating game for
That was quite the show from Hestejo very early on with the Nature's Prophet everywhere he had to be at all points of the game.
Yeah, he was really good, wasn't he?
Great performance. Only the attempt on killing the Luna in the top tree line was the only real mistake of his in an otherwise flawless game.
He got a little bit cheeky with that.
And we haven't seen Nature's Prophet very often, so it was great to see that hero appear again. We have a clip for you as well. I'm not sure how much you think this specific moment determined the outcome of the game, but let me know, okay? Because this is
game level 1 fight.
Level 1 fight. There's a smoking at Finem thinking, oh, we're gonna find something. Well, they did find something. They get a 2-man impale.
And then the level 1 fatal bonds was, you know, did lots of work here.
It is insane. And then you're fighting against all these right clickers with the draw aura as well. I'm not sure if that's actually what she leveled, but this is just dominating. And at this point, they're not even trying to hit. They're just trying to walk past or something. They're just trying to run home.
No, actually, the Dazzle just stopped and was like, just kill me.
It was like,
kill me now.
Sooner. This is not going
kill me now.
They really were.
It was a horrible start for Finem in this game, and they never really recovered.
No, it was Hestejo just ran away with this game.
If this didn't happen, if these 3 kills didn't happen, I think he's gonna get that.
It would have been a different game already, just because these early phase boots with the Drow Aura on the Nature's Prophet just gives him such a huge damage output that you saw him TP up into the tower to take down the Luna very early on as well. Another kill that he probably wouldn't have been able to get without those phase boots. So it just completely opens up the game for them, their economy and their ability to take down heroes in a much faster and more rapid pace than that they would have otherwise. Well. Yeah, and they could have had laning issues if it wasn't for all this gold advantage that they got early on. So it was definitely actually probably the most crucial point in the game.
Yeah, okay, it's a very difficult time taking you serious with that going on. But I believe we are talking to Baby Knight. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing this evening?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. Congratulations on your series.
Thank you.
And I am really curious to hear from you, or just to hear you talk about Nature's Prophet. Talk to me about him and about how he fits into whatever you did there, because it worked out amazing.
Well, he's pretty good against the lane they had top, and then he has the draw as a bonus, so that's mostly why.
But why do other teams not pick him?
I guess they don't know when to pick him. I think that's why. I think the hero is generally a bit weak, but if you find the time to pick him, he can still be good.
Fair enough.
Other teams lack Danish ingenuity.
Yeah.
No bias going on here.
Speaking of which, what was that item build on the Warlock?
Danish ingenuity.
You have 3 potential damage dealers in the Drow, the Enchantress, and the Nature's Prophet, and you decide, I'm the carry now.
No, it's more about getting tanky and getting positioning items, so I can manage to throw my stuff. Because if you go for the Axe build on Warlock, you're gonna get focused a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, no, I find that the first 2 item pickups really good, but the Orchid, was that necessary in comparison to either the Axe or even a Refresh Orb?
I don't know. It's just hard to figure out which items to get at that point, because like you can kind of get everything in Warlock. But the Orchid's really good against OD, and if you get a Bloodthorn in late game, it's a pretty good item against like everyone. So That's mostly why.
Okay.
Baby, now I wanted to ask you actually, going back to the first game of the series when you were playing the Drow Ranger in the mid lane. I just want to hear from you. How do you deal with the fact that these guys were kind of camping you mid? They were taking you down a second time. You TP in, they kill you again. How do you stop yourself being tilted? Is it just the fact that you know the rest of your team's doing fine? I mean, it's got to be frustrating. How do you recover from that kind of stuff?
He's
like
the real Baby Rage.
It was pretty frustrating. I was just like, I don't know. I was just silent. I was just hoping my team would do well. And then the third time they dove me, we TP'd in and we got 3 return kills.
That's
so
right,
at that point, I was like, yeah, guys, I'm fucked, but you guys are raping, so let's just go.
Well, it worked out. You had a great series, very dominant performance here, and hopefully I'm going to talk to you again on, or we are going to talk to you again on Friday, because we're having like Imperial night Friday night.
Oh.
You're going to play 2 series against Liquid and Vega.
Oh.
Then, if I'm correct. So thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and hopefully until Friday, yeah?
Yep, thank you.
Thank you very much. And then, of course, was a Baby Night from the Imperial, the Danish squad, and they looked absolutely dominating. We can take a look at the standings and see what this game did for them. As I said, they still have a lot of games to play, and they're 4-2, so they are very, very much still having a good chance to make it in the top 4. Only the top 4 teams make it to the playoffs at DreamHack Winter at the end of November. And I'm just looking. Vega Squadron is a team that they're still having to face, and that's going to be a game for Vega that they really need to win because they're looking a little bit shaky.
Yeah, they actually absolutely have to win that game.
You think so?
A Vega Squadron do.
Yeah, they do. So that's it's well. There's only after today. There's only 5 playing days left, so we're getting there in terms of seeing who's going to playoffs. And I say that. And tomorrow is one of those playing days that is still left. But as you might know, Finem is replacing Navi in our league, and that leads to some scheduling changes. And part of that is causing us to not entirely know if we are going to be having 2 series. We're definitely not having 2 series tomorrow, but hopefully we're still having Finem versus Virtus Pro. We still are waiting for some confirmation there. So if you would like to know, which you do, if we're going to be back tomorrow, keep an eye on the Twitter. It's DH Dream League on Twitter. And also, if you want to watch any games back, it is DH Dream League basically everywhere. So you can check out our YouTube channel, where you can also find the red buttons and the pre-shows and all other weird moments and highlight clips and everything.
And the games.
And the games. That's what I started with.
If your PC is having trouble streaming this properly, and the quality just isn't right.
Yeah.
Shiva, take it away.
Well, then you can get yourself an RG Strix. It is a GL702VM, which is a very compact gaming PC, and that means that there is a CPU and a graphics card in there that you would normally find in the CPU, but they stuck it all together in a little compact box, making it appear to be a laptop, but you know,
it's a beast.
Looks can be deceiving in this case, so it's definitely a beast that you can game on and watch YouTube's on as well if you want to watch the games that we
other kind
played.
Of tubes, you know.
No.
Yay! Production gets us.
So hopefully tomorrow we're going to be back here, and if we are, it is at 1800 CET, and we'll all be there, gentlemen, right?
If we're not busy on the tube.
Maybe without the boils, you know. Maybe our makeup artist will actually cover that a little bit for you guys, because
I bet I'm gonna fall asleep with them. Then I'm gonna go to breakfast at the hotel
without looking in the mirror,
completely forgetting about it, and people will be like, "Just another Dane."
I'm sure people have seen worse, so that's a small comfort there. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 1800 CET. See you then.